Aloha y'all, Daniel Aaron here, your guide to vibrant living. And in this month where our focus is on mindset, it seems worthwhile to give a little definition because mindset, it's one of those words a little bit like love or meditation that it's used so often by so many people in so many different ways, it's almost meaningless. So mindset, let's start with this because people say it in so many different ways. Mind, and I'm not saying this is the right way. This is the way I'm using it though, so you have context for it. And this is useful just for you to make these distinctions on your own. Mind refers to the brain in action coupled with feelings. So in other words, what we think and how we feel put together, that could be called our state, our vibe. It's the sum of where we're at, right? And Carol Dweck, Dr. Carol Dweck, is the foremost modern expert, research-based authority on mindset. And the way she breaks it down, and a little oversimplified just to make it super useful here, is there are basically two mindsets according to her. One is what's called a fixed mindset, and one is a growth mindset. A fixed mindset believes that, well, the amount of intelligence I have, success that I have, my body, my wealth, all of that is not going to really change much because we come into life with a certain set of skills, abilities, possibilities. And you could say that relates to, and we won't go deep into this now, but that relates to the thermostat perspective, which is I'm about this happy. That's my set point, my vibrational set point for happiness, for wealth, for my physical vitality, right? And if I go a little too high, then the thermostat kicks in and brings it down. If I go a little too low, the thermostat kicks in and brings it up. On the flip side of the fixed mindset is what she calls the growth mindset. And the growth mindset has an underlying belief and perspective that the world and myself malleable, meaning whatever I was born into, whatever I inherited from my parents, whatever intelligence I have, whatever physical abilities I have, it is subject to change. As in, I can learn, I can grow, I can apply myself, I can get smarter, I can work out, I can get stronger, whatever it is. And this is so important because I know this is obvious, but if we've got a fixed mindset, life is fairly predetermined. We can take our past, overlay it onto our future, and we know what life's going to be like, which is boring and limited. On the flip side, if we cultivate, believe in, understand, and then cultivate a growth mindset, what does that mean? It means whatever happened in the past, well, we can learn from it, we can examine it, and we can change ourselves and grow into something new in the future. So important. Last thing I'll say on this for now is parenting. So useful for parenting because, and parenting, by the way, is to me one of the greatest spiritual paths because our children are always learning from us, not so much from what we say, but from what we do. And we are influencing them whether we like it or not. So it brings, for those of us that take our parenting seriously, that really care about it, which I believe is pretty much everyone, it puts a certain pressure on us and says, yeah, I better really pay attention to what I'm saying and doing, who I'm being, right? As Thoreau says, who you are speaks so loudly nobody hears a word you say. And I don't know about for you, but when I was growing up, a lot of this kind of awareness was not present. And we would hear things from parents like, you're so smart, you're so beautiful, you're so stupid, you're never going to amount to anything. These kind of things which tend to define, limit, create a fixed mindset in the one being spoken to, the child. So one of the things that I practice and I invite you to play with as a parent is rather than say to your child, you are helpful, you are smart, you are beautiful, whatever that is, even if it's positive, focus more on effort rather than state. So I love the way you are putting in the effort to learn that. I love the way you are putting in the effort to work out, to improve your skills, because when we cultivate that and bring more of the awareness in our children that, hey, you know what, my efforts do make a difference. I'm not predetermined, my abilities are not predetermined. That empowers them to create themselves into growth mindset with unlimited future possibilities. You dig? So, simple. We'll go deeper into mindset as we evolve this month. For now, though, fixed and growth mindset. Thank you to Dr. Carol Dweck. If this is useful, interesting, please like, subscribe, share. Let's together create more vibrancy in the world. Thanks, y'all. Aloha.